So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Played back in. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well timed, excellent interception. It's run loose here. Hwang Hee-chan. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hwang Hee-chan is offering a wry smile there.
Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's come loose. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Williams. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Estupiñán. Pedri. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's managed to get free. Szoboszlai! That's an excellent interception. He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bernardo Silva knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Szoboszlai. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Estupiñán.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Estupiñán. Lima. That's Kane. That's a good ball out wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he cuts out the supply.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just as a decent hit! Goal! Benfica! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
After 28 minutes is number 10.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now.
Benfica clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side.
The shapes to shoot! Andrić. Kane. Stood up well to him there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, played right into his path. Andrić. Kane. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for the runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kane. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Szoboszlai.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tar promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The message is clear, none shall pass. Coman absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Gives it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
He's picked his way through. There's the header. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Szoboszlai. Lima. And it's Kane. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out. Terrific header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Coman. That has been cut short. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gaya. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Coman. Oh, Red, nice interception. Szoboszlai. Lima. And it's Gaya. And it's Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Lima! It's a loose ball. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to belt it away. Lima. And he's got the shot away! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And he's there to get it away.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Crosses it into the area. Shot and goal! He scored! Arsenal are level. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 17.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Harry Kane!
Dembele. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Gets a good foot in there. Lima. Andrik. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Estupinian. Tar spots it and intercepts. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Szoboszlai. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And he's there to retrieve it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Some really good ball movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gaia. That's a little off target. Pedri. Hwang Hee-chan. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Kane. Backward it goes.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's played it back. Lima! Lima!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dembele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dembele. Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bernardo Silva.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been won straight back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gaia. For Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chan does well to get it back.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Gomez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Always onto this. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.